And welcome to Webcam Wednesday. I'm super happy to get one up for you today, and I want to talk about something that I get asked actually quite often. I really want to get a tattoo, but I'm afraid to. Now, I got my first tattoo when I was 26 years old, and I've always thought of myself to have a super low pain tolerance, and I'm just a baby when it comes to pain. Even though I've had 4 kids, I had an epidural with all my children. And then after I got my first tattoo, which was this one, Sell Your Soul, this did not hurt at all. It wasn't as painful as I was expecting it to be. So after I got this one, I was like, okay, I want another one. The songbird next, and again, this one didn't hurt. And I was like, okay, this doesn't hurt, I'm gonna get another one. And I got my lotus flower. This one hurt. I feel like there's certain spots that hurt more than others. I have friends that have tattoos right here on the wrist, and they say that they didn't hurt, and they'll say that their shoulder hurt, whereas for me, my shoulder didn't hurt but my wrist did. So I think it depends on the person. So I'm totally getting off track here. I just want to say, like, for my personal experience, I feel like placement, there's certain places for me where it hurt and where it didn't. A lot of people ask me if my arm hurt. This tattoo did not hurt. From my shoulder to my elbow, my lipstick tattoo didn't hurt. My Mariah Carey tattoo, I feel like the forearm down to the wrist is kind of painful. And my Triumphant here, it only hurt on the elbow and again on the wrist. Everything kind of in between, it wasn't painful. It's just when you get to certain areas, it's kind of like, ooh. So I want to just share some tips for people that are newbies to tattoos. Aside from like the whole pain thing, because you just need to get over the fact that it's not gonna feel, you know, amazing. It's not gonna feel great. First things first, be picky about where you're getting the tattoo. Make sure it is, of course, in an actual tattoo shop and it's credible. Be picky about that, about the actual shop first, and then of course be picky about the artist that you go with. I mean, this is going to be on your body forever. So make sure your artist is someone you know that they're the one, and make sure you look at their book, their portfolio. Hello. Make sure you look at that. Make sure you really like, you know, the line work. If you're getting a color whatever tattoo, make sure, you know, you look at their color tattoos. If you're getting black and gray, look at their black and gray work. Be picky about the parlor, the shop, and the artist. Make sure you follow, this is so important, this is something that I had to learn the hard way. Make sure you follow the aftercare instructions. It's so important that you listen to your artist. Every artist has different aftercare rules, so make sure you listen to your artist and what they want you to do. I have some scarring on my Mariah Carey tattoo here because I didn't listen to my boyfriend, and I picked at the scabs. And don't do that. Do not pick at your tattoos. Do not, you're gonna have skin kind of like flaking, and I'm such a picker, and I would just like pick the crap out of it. Now, like, I've learned, and with my last tattoo was my lipstick tattoo, and I just did not touch it at all, and it healed so much better than the rest of my tattoos. So listen to your artist. Make sure you follow all the aftercare instructions. My first tattoo, I wanted to drink alcohol to kind of take the edge off, and my first artist wouldn't let me. He's like, no, it's not a good idea, and it's not a good idea. You don't want to drink alcohol because it makes the blood thin. It's going to make you bleed more during the tattoo, which makes it harder for the artist to get the ink in. And of course, it might impair your judgment of your tattoo, so just avoid alcohol altogether. Every time I get a tattoo, I kind of like clear my mind. For me, what gets me through a tattoo is music and Tumblr. Go on my Tumblr, and it's the accounts that I follow are very like therapeutic accounts. They're a lot of poetry accounts, a lot of hippie stuff. So I just go through my Tumblr, listen to music, and it really takes my mind to another place. So that's what works for me. Some people I notice don't listen to music. They just lay there with their eyes closed and they get through it. The worst thing you can do is focus on the pain. Whatever you do, do not focus on the pain. You gotta just really be, it's all mental. Like it really is just all mental, and you have to just kind of, like I said, focus your attention somewhere else and zone out. When it comes to choosing the tattoo, it doesn't always have to, like, you know, people ask, well, what does that mean? What is that? Is it symbolic for something? Some of my tattoos have meaning, and they're very meaningful to me. Some tattoos, I just like the way, you know, that it looks. Like the tattoo on my back is, oh, you can't see it. Like the tattoo on my back, I don't think you can see it, but it's just like a hands making a heart with roses. It doesn't symbolize anything. It doesn't really mean anything. I just love, it's beautiful. It looks beautiful. It's artwork. So for the longest time, I've always had, like, always thought like, oh, I can't get a tattoo unless it's super, super meaningful and it means something. So I've been leaving this arm blank because I'm gonna get my kids' portraits. So of course my kids' portraits, my kids mean the world to me. So that is something that's definitely gonna be like a meaningful tattoo, to have my kids' faces on me. Like that's just amazing. But then I also have artwork. Like I want a unicorn. Does a unicorn mean anything? Like, no. I just like the way unicorns look. So I'm gonna have stuff that's meaningful put on me, and like I do, and I also have stuff that doesn't mean anything on me. It's just artwork and it's beautiful. Don't be so set in like, oh, it has to mean something. If you think something's beautiful and it's art to you, go with that. It doesn't have to be meaningful. At the same time, it's also great to put meaningful stuff on your body, but at the end of the day, it's artwork, and don't, like, the design needs to be completely up to you and to what you want. It shouldn't be influenced by your friends or your family. Like, it's your body, you get what you want. Another tip is to start small. Like I started with the Sell Your Soul, and then I went to this little symbol thing, and then I went a little bit bigger. Where's my bird? A little bit bigger with the songbird. And then I got my better to consider all of the good things. I got my little quote, and then I went bigger, and then I went bigger. For the longest time, I always knew I wanted a tattoo. Like when I was, you know, younger, my early 20s, even in my teens, like I always knew that I wanted a tattoo, but I was so afraid of it, of the pain, number one, and number two, because I knew, like, none of my friends had tattoos. My mom doesn't have tattoos. Like my family is, I don't know how they would have felt about me getting a tattoo. So it was one, the pain, and two, being judged. And at this point in my life, I don't care. I love art. I love it, whether it be the sky, the trees outside, tattoos, the coloring pages in my daughter's coloring book. I just love art and life, and so to be able to have that on your actual body, I think it's amazing. I think it's beautiful. I hope this video is helpful. That's gonna do it for this video. You wanna come say hi?
What is it?
It's my video. You wanna say hi? Say hi. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, your pajamas are lovely. They're gonna love your pajamas. Say hi, honey. Say hi. Say hi, you little turd. Hey, do you like mommy's tattoos? You like my tattoos? Can I have a tattoo of your face on me?
Yes.
Okay, say bye. Say peace.
Peace.
Alright guys, I'll see you later.